Just Bryan by Paul Johnson.
Good evening, ladies and germs, and welcome to Uncle Zach's Comedy Shop with me, Uncle Zach. God, have we got some fun acts for you tonight. We have the 80s legend, that's Jimmy Warpoil. We all remember him, don't we? I'm not saying the mother-in-law's ugly, but she uses her bottom lip as a shower cap. That's still dynamite. Anyway, we also have a few new routines on local comics. Notably, a new talent whose comedy balls are going to drop tonight. So without further ado, we'll introduce our first act. He's come all the way down the A2 to be with you tonight. The new skin mark on the block, the incredible Bryan Terry.
Oi! Remember that, it's Bryan with a Y, not an I. It's not all about me. This is exciting, isn't it? This is my first ever live gig, so please be gentle with this virgin wool. I can make a little song out of that, couldn't I? Wool, 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 wool. Come on, join in at the back. Don't be sheepish. Come on, Bryan, tell us a joke. Yeah, all right. I'm a fan of nature, right? And I've come up with a formula for the evolution of crabs. Oh, dirty, not those kind of crabs. Sort of crabs you get in the sea. You know, like a crustacean. Formula goes like this, right? One crab minus one bee. That's annoying, isn't it? One crab minus one bee equals one cray. Well, think about it. Crab without a bee equals, are you dyslexic? What? Oh, never mind. Right, moving on. I was in the park yesterday, right? And I had a phone ringing underneath a bush, so I went to investigate, and I picked it up, right? And a duck answered, and he went, "Can you pass a message on to my boss?" And I went, "Yeah, all right. What's up?" He went, "I can't come into work today. I'm not feeling very well." And I went, "Oh no, Colin, what's up?" And he went, "I went out drinking with the lads last night, and I got mallard." It's a duck at mallard, it's the... Oh, God. Pearls before swine. Right, moving on. Have you lot ever noticed how urban dialect, it's slowly like creeping into the workplace, isn't it? The other day, right, I witnessed a confrontation between my Irish, cross-eyed boss and a gangster wannabe colleague. He's called Derek. And conversation went something like this. "Derek, why have you not stacked the baked bean shells? You know they are more important than the tin peas." And Derek, right, Derek, he went, "You is the boss, aye?"
Don't get it!
Oh, yeah, well, all right, let me explain if you don't get it. You know, like youngsters, right, when they're on the street and they're trying to be like rap stars, yeah? You know, the youngsters, they say, you know what I mean, aye? Is you disrespecting, aye? So, like, you is the boss, aye? Is meant to be, you is, you know, boss, aye.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, it means cross-eyed or squinty, doesn't it? I mean,
You what?
we'll look it up. John Camden Hutton Slang Dictionary, 1869, defines it as a person with one eye, or rather one eye injured, so...
Why is that funny? It isn't.
Yeah, well, that's... just stop it. You're spoiling it. Right, where was I? Oh, yeah. Right, so I was on the tills at work, and I thought, you know what, I want to give this gangster lingo a go for myself. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. That's annoying, isn't it? And I waited, and I waited. And then finally, bang! Like a jar of pickled onions hitting the floor, the opportunity arose. This young-looking guy, he came in, right, he wanted buy like a crate of lager. And the guy on the till, he looked at me and kind of went, "Is it all right to serve him?" And I went, "Yeah, check it out." Check it out. Ooh.
You call this comedy? So juvenile, my young son could write better stuff than this. Why don't you just give up?
What? I'm just beginning. I am not going to quit. I'm not a quitter, all right?
Well, you should be. You're rubbish.
Carrying on. So just hush. Right, have you lot noticed how kind of cultural and diverse Britain has become in the 21st century? I mean, it's because it's like one big melting pot, isn't it, of colour and stuff. Anyway, I've noticed one thing that hasn't changed, right? Some people are still named after their professions. So you get Bill Butcher, he's a butcher. You get Peter Fisher, he's a fishmonger. You get Jessica Hoare, she's a secretary. And the funniest one I've come across, an Indian sewage worker named Mandeep.
That's racist.
No, it isn't.
Get off! Come to see Warble, not you.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but your constant heckling is spoiling the show for everybody else. So, yes, it is. Oh, where was I? Oh, God. Duck. Oh, yeah. I was in my local Chinese restaurant the other day, and I was eating away when I noticed the food, right, needed a little more sauce. So I called the waiter over to fetch me some. Hey, you two are like this, yeah? You two, Heckle brothers, right? So I called the waiter over, and he brought the sauce, but he tripped, yeah? So the sauce, it went all over me, the sauce did. And whilst mopping me down, he went, "I'm so sorry." Oh look, Uncle Zach has come on for some more.
Please put your hands together for Bryan.
I haven't finished yet. I've got loads of material left to do.
You are finished, my son. I'll make sure of that.